Good afternoon, viewers, and you're welcome to a time with our NSMQ contestants who have joined us in the College of Engineering, KNUST. My name is Dr. Obo Ajekum from the Department of Telecommunication Engineering. So I would want the past contestants, to introduce themselves.
Harold Adamadat, electrical engineer.
I'm Daniel Ajabu, electrical engineer.
Boafo Nanabini, petroleum engineering.
Benjamin Kojobachini, mechanical engineering.
Okay, right. So these are our 4 past contestants who have joined us here. And then, like you rightly heard, 2 are reading electrical engineering, 1 petroleum engineering, and 1 mechanical engineering. Can you tell us how the experience has been from transitioning from the SHS to university? How has it been for you? Anyone can answer, whoever wants to go first.
I think the transition has been quite big. Like, it has been obvious, like the gap in expectation and responsibility is very visible and very obvious to us, but then it's still manageable and not outside our scope of capability. So yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right. Any other person?
So I think comparing SHS to university, there's obviously a big divide, because in SHS everything was very scheduled, and in university it's not like that. You have to manage your time very well to be able to meet the demands of this institution. I think the courses we are doing are very demanding, and I think that's one difference I've noticed.
Okay. Any other person? I'm sure you have different perspectives. All right, so 2 have spoken. Now we need to hear from you 2 as well.
Okay, so from my personal experience, I think even though there's quite a large difference, it's not too much as I was thinking or as I had anticipated. Because basically in SHS, even though things were highly ordered, we still had some kind of a little freedom to do some things. And in here too, I also think even though there's much freedom here as well, there's also still orderliness and everything. So the difference is, even though it's wide, it's not so wide as I had thought anticipated.
All right.
I don't see any high contrast between the SHS and the university, even though in the university you have freedom. But then I feel like, for me, how I felt in SHS is not very different from university, because in SHS we had to follow a schedule, and it seemed very stressful. And over here, even though we have this freedom, we still have to follow this schedule that is not very good. And it's still a little stressful as compared to the SHS, because the lectures we'll be attending, we are learning things that are a little advanced from what we learned in the SHS, and then because those things also require you to put in a lot of work and effort to understanding them. And that was SHS for me.
Okay.
The extra work and time you have to spend on your books, and that's the same thing I'm seeing over here also. So I don't really see
the difference. Oh, okay. Well, it's still a learning environment, all right? So maybe first year you do most of the fundamentals. So you see them as what you were doing back in SHS. And then as maybe you move on to the other years, you might see the big difference between learning in the university and then that of the SHS. Now, there are a lot of programs in this college, about 18 of them. So why did you settle on the program you are reading now? What motivated you to choose electrical, to choose petroleum, to choose mechanical? What is the reasoning behind selecting these programs?
For me, I think that electrical engineering aligns with my interests.
Okay.
I have I like physics a lot. The electricity aspect of it specifically. I like physics a lot and the electricity aspects of it because of the concepts and like the new and interesting things we get to learn in that area. That's how I choose electrical.
Okay. So physics and electricity played a part. I'm not sure it's the same thing as what he said.
Oh, but it's quite similar.
Okay.
Another reason I chose electrical engineering is because of it was basically interesting. I find it to be an interesting field.
Just the interest.
It is interesting.
And then someone might say the other programs are also interested. So there should be something peculiar about you picking electrical engineering.
True, but I find electrical engineering to be more interesting than the others, in my opinion.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Petroleum.
I also choose petroleum basically first of all based on interest. Like I'm quite interested in matters of energy, matters of energy. So then I have to choose between electrical, petroleum, probably petrochemical and even chemical as well. But then I didn't choose electrical because I didn't like the electricity aspects of it. And then chemical and petrochemical too are very broad, like they are quite broad and open, and then I could have gone into more area, but then I have more interest in kind of like petroleum instead, like fuel, fossil fuels and those kind of products. That's why I'm petroleum.
Okay. Mechanical.
Yeah, I picked mechanical because I thought mechanical and a lot of gateways for me personally, based on the skill sets that I have and the potential I see in myself. I thought mechanical engineering, pursuing this course would sort of widen my scope to the best of my capabilities and like make me the best version of myself. And also then I felt like I could really do it and then it would have suited me the best, so I chose it.
Okay. All right. So maybe this would be my final question. So let me put two questions in one. All right. You just started first year, and then this is like the third or fourth week for you. What has been your expectation so far, and then going forward, what do you want to gain throughout your 4-year stay on this campus?
Okay, so I would first start with what I want to gain. So I want to gain knowledge, that's like academics, and then also social skills as well, how to interact with people, how to communicate with people. I also want to gain other skill sets, not just academic, but then like as I mentioned, interactions and computer skills as well. Then other skills that might not look necessary for me right now for my program, but just to help me become a better person. And then for my expectations, I don't know, but before I came, I had this notion that most lecturers or professors were old people. Then most of them had white. I don't know whether it's from movies, but most of them had white beard, but that's not what I see. So yeah, that was. And then I also had this expectation that lecturers just come to class, yes, talk, and could even care what they understand or not. But that's also not true at all. The lecturers in my department, for instance, they actually do allow us to ask questions, make the class very interactive, and then they actually make sure we understand before they actually move on. So
Okay, all right.
For me, I'll start with what I want to gain. For me, I would like to gain not just knowledge, but certain skills that would help me in life and in the job area I want to find myself. So the skills that can help me in life, maybe social skills, maybe public speaking, that could help me interact with people. Yeah, and also certain skills that can help me, certain practical skills that can help me in the job area I find myself. And then coming to the university, I wanted to know about the university I was coming to and the things I would see over here. And I was seeing a lot of videos on social media of people talking about campus life and talking about lectures and how the lectures are. I saw how people were describing certain lectures that they just display the slides on the display and they don't really explain the thing. They just see one or two things and they expect you to understand. And they spend maybe like 10 minutes in class and then they leave and then they power you up with assignments. So I was scared. I was really scared. But then when I came here, I saw that that's not how it is. I don't know whether it's because maybe I'm in first year. I wanted to experience it.
Okay, I'm not sure things are going to change. Yeah, they are going to be like that, so you complete. Yes.
So I'll start with what I want to gain. So me personally, I want to gain a large network, meet a lot of people who I can lean on in the future, and make good impactful friends here. And my expectations coming here, I came here open-minded. I didn't really have any notion of what I'll come and meet. But I did get word from seniors who came to this institution that there are some really good lecturers, and from what I'm experiencing so far, it's true.
Okay.
So coming here, I expected to see how really free, the degree of freedom that I was hearing was here. But then I realized it's not really like that. Like people used to say oh, you always have time because lecturers don't really teach. They just give you assignments and then you have all your time to decide what you want to do. But it's not really like that. In as much as there's a flexible use of time, there's still a very, very existing structure that you have to focus on and try and follow very well, or you'll be in a lot of trouble. So that's what I was looking at, but then that's not really so. What I wanted is, of course, everyone wants a degree, so I came in for the degree to boost my CV and make me more valuable in the job market, and then also, like they're also, apart from the academic parts, they also came for the social aspects, so to meet people, interact with people, and then also build your personality and who is around you, social well-being.
Okay, all right. Any final words, maybe some advice to your fellow first years, or even those in SHS who would want to end up like you in the next few years? Any advice for them?
Okay, so what I would say is, in everything you do, you should depend on God and put your trust in Him, because He's the only one that can bring you this far.
All right. Can we take one last one and then we end?
And also tell them that they should keep their minds open, because anything is possible, either positively or negatively. So you should just open up and then be expectant of anything, because anything at all could happen. Anything.
All right. So thank you very much, past contestants and then first years of the college. And then we wish you the very best. We will be tracking your progress as you move. And then we hope to see a kind of ceiling. All right. Thank you very much for your time. And then, all right. So viewers, thank you very much. This is a time with our past contestants, NSMQ contestants, and then hopefully you see more such in the coming months. Thank you very much.